What did Tupac say? We got money for wars, but can't feed the poor? Oh. Hey y'all, welcome back to Tidbits with Day, where we break down political and cultural issues affecting women into bite-sized pieces. With the current government shutdown ongoing and the potential for people not receiving their SNAP benefits, along with many federal workers entering the holiday season furloughed, working without pay, or let go altogether, I figured it would be a good idea to do a State of the Union of where our country is at, what it all means, and where we're potentially headed if things don't change, and fast. So, why is the government shut down to begin with? Well, in short, Republicans are being evil per usual. They can't help themselves. But in the long, to keep y'all actually informed, according to NPR, the Republicans are being evil over if and when lawmakers need to act to extend subsidies for the Affordable Care Act, or the ACA, or as we know it, Obamacare, marketplaces, is what led to the current shutdown. Some 24 million Americans who don't have insurance through their jobs or public programs like Medicaid use the system to buy health plans. These subsidies through the ACA allow for tax incentives and reduced premiums for people who purchase health plans through those marketplaces, making it more affordable. Not extending these provisions would make healthcare nearly impossible to afford for people without employee-sponsored healthcare or public-sponsored healthcare. And many people will go without healthcare that they need because of this. See why it's so important? Prominent Republican lawmakers have claimed the Democrats are looking to provide tax dollars to help pay for the health care of undocumented immigrants. But this is far from the truth. Democrats in the Senate refused to vote for the Republican short-term funding bill that passed the House but did not include the extension of the health care tax credits needed in the ACA. Democrats are also hoping to repeal cuts to the healthcare programs that were put in place as part of the GOP's spending and tax bill that passed over the summer. This is again why the government is shut down. Republicans want to lay blame at the feet of Democrats, when the reality is they're standing up for people that don't have affordable health care. They're fighting to keep them from taking it away. Haven't they already taken enough? So what does this all mean? Trump and his lackeys want you to believe that the Democrats' allegiance to illegal immigrants are the reasons the government isn't being funded. But we over here know that is a lie. While I may disagree with the Democrats on some key issues, some key strategies, they are, in this instance, doing what is best for the American people by protesting the approval of this dangerous Republican spending bill. If approved, millions would lose health care, and it would send the people into even further suffering, most of which has been brought on by Republican leaders and Trump's executive orders. If Dems and Republicans can't come to an agreement by November 1st, what's ahead for us? Well, it's not good. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and I won't lie to you. Tens of millions of people are at risk of losing food and nutritional aid if the shutdown continues into November. That includes 7 million for the Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, or as we know it as WIC, and nearly 42 million who rely on Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, or SNAP, previously known as food stamps. Some state agencies say they may not have the funds to reimburse schools providing free and low-cost meals to their students. Many people, especially children, the elderly, and disabled, will go hungry. And if you're one of the people who are against government assistance for the people, screw you. Respectfully, screw you. If you're on average making $60K a year, you pay $36 a year towards the SNAP program. You're not wrong for feeling like you're being fleeced of your tax dollars, but I promise you, it's not because of Meemaw and Pawpaw getting government assistance to help with their groceries. Like, I promise you, get your head out of your butts and look around and see what's going on. It could literally be you tomorrow. So keep it cute. So, what can we do? This is our chance to lock in and show up for other people. There is truly no time for despair. I'll never inform you all of a problem without also providing actionable steps you can take to contribute to the solution. Do you have any extra financial resources? Can you donate to a food bank in your area and make it reoccurring until the end of next year at least? If you don't have any extra money, because let's be honest, it's tight for everyone right now, whether you're on government funded benefits or not, then can you give up an hour or two on the weekend? Food banks and shelters will be flooded more so than usual and can definitely use the extra hands. Can you and your family sponsor another family? When you make your family's lunch or dinner, can you make extra and invite them over to eat or deliver it to them? Is there an elderly person in your neighborhood who you know relies on their benefits to eat each month? Instead of you taking your leftovers to lunch the next day, can you take it to them instead? These are just some ideas of ways we can tangibly show up for our community during this difficult time. I know it's scary. And I know it's all anxiety inducing, but we know the cure to anxiety is action. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. And I'm sorry to break it to y'all, but no one person is coming to save us. We have to save us. If each and every person who can afford to do so commits to showing up for at least one other person or family in need, we can make a huge difference. The government might be shut down, but the community is not. If you made it to the end, thank you all so much for sticking it out with me and listening to this very important topic. There is no reading homework for this week. Yay. Instead, Google food banks near me and commit to donating at least $5 or more to a food bank of your choice. Comment down below, which organizations did you decide to support so we can all be made aware of the amazing work they're doing. Here in my home state of Ohio, you can visit ohiofoodbanks.org. Here you'll find a list of food banks all across the state that need your support. You can find the link right down in the description below for easy access. If you haven't already, please give my channel a subscribe. I deeply appreciate it. Join our community over here as we're doing the work for liberation of all marginalized people, especially Black women. Like this video, comment your thoughts below, and share with your networks. And remember, as always, stay curious, friends.